my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out.
As you can see, I'm still busy recovering from the after effects of Endgame. This is a movie like no other, and I really don't think we've seen any other film franchise with as big of a vision as Marvel has had, and on top of that, been able to actually achieve it with as, in my opinion, as flying infinity colors. This film has you experiencing all kinds of emotions and feelings, and especially towards the end, like, oh word. I'm not usually one to cry in movies, but my eyes and my heart were busy having its own battle as intense as the fight scene at the end of the movie. It was crazy. In fact, like with Infinity War, you need to watch it more than once because there's just so much that happens during the film. But get ready because the effect is still the same afterwards. And there are so many events that transpire, you're not really able to call it or expect anything, because once again, just like with Infinity War, things just happen and it's crazy. So now about the movie. There will be no spoilers. I'm going to be like Doctor Strange, who has seen the outcome of everything 14 million times and obviously didn't tell anybody what the one outcome was. So this is just literally to get you mentally prepared for what you're going to be experiencing when you go to see the movies when it's in the cinemas. First off, I want to say we need to be aware that the MCU is a universe of its own. So just like you get all the different comic universes, this one is universe, it's a bit of a crazy number, 1,099,999. So 199,999. Yeah, so we've seen some similarities to other universes and some references, and just like that, there will be some similarities, but it's still a story of its own. There will be some references, like the one we know of the best, Universe 616, but it struck me that it's still a universe of its own and it won't be exactly the same as any of the other universes, so we can't really expect anything. That being said, we followed the movies this far and the story, and I don't think any of us true Marvel fans can really say that we've been disappointed or that we haven't been enjoying the story. So it's a universe of its own, and it's a storyline that we've invested into emotionally, mentally, and even physically for some. Endgame continues pretty much directly after the events of Infinity War and the post-end credits scene of Captain Marvel. Everybody's trying to recover from the aftermath and from the shock of half of all life in the universe being completely exterminated and eradicated. After a few things happen, the Avengers, or what's left of them, reassemble to track down Thanos and to recover the Infinity Stones to undo the damage. The events that take place in the pursuit of this is both satisfying and excruciatingly frustrating. And like I said before, you can honestly not predict or expect the outcomes of what you might have in mind. Everything is fresh the minute it happens, and just like with Infinity War, there is action at every single corner. The movie hits the ball out of the ballpark with its CGI, with its acting, with its story, with its sceneries, and of course there are a lot of Easter eggs to look forward to, so keep an eye out for that. The story pretty much rounds up everything that we've experienced for the past 11 years or so, and a word that I can use to describe how I felt afterwards, it is also a word that Chris Evans used during his interview, would be bittersweet. This movie is essentially the end to the massive overarching story that has transpired for the past 11 years. And it's a little bit sad to see it go, but at the same time, it's exciting to see or to know that there is still more to come. And I really do look forward to what's going to be happening in the future. There is obviously also the cameo appearance of our dear old friend Stanley, and even that, his appearance there, yes, it's the last time we'll likely see him in cameos in the movies. And with Endgame being the end to the overarching story, and with Stan's final appearance literally also being the end to this whole lifestyle that he's created for us, it's like a beautiful symphony coming to its end. But now we get to look forward to a brand new one coming into being. It was a good one. I thought it was quite a good appearance, and once again, it was a bittersweet one. You were so happy to see him, and at the same time, it was like, okay, so now this is the last appearance. It's a good way to go. And when it comes to the cinematography and the soundtrack and the directing, I mean, it literally does still feel like as if you're still in the same cinema when you're busy watching Infinity War. Like, you can finish Infinity War, have seen the post-end credit scene of Captain Marvel, and gone straight into Endgame. In fact, it's like it's taken the same intensity that it had in Infinity War and kept going with that curve that had been growing up until the end of Infinity War, when Thanos done his snap of for the universe and settled down at his farm. The only dip, I would say, was when everybody was busy realizing what's just happened. They're busy picking up everything after the snap, and then from there it just picks straight back up as if it's never had a dip. So you might as well just have stayed in your seats, even though yes, it would have been a long 1 year wait, but it's pretty much it's like you would never have left the cinema in the first place and had just continued watching the story from the end. I hope you guys enjoyed my take on the movie. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody else's reactions once they've all gone to see the movie. I am definitely going to be going to see it 2, 3, 4 more times if I'm able. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a comment if you've got any questions. Naturally, there will be any answer will be spoiler free, or if you don't have any questions, then just go out and enjoy the movie. And hopefully we'll get to see you guys on the Saturday for our Avengers Endgame soiree. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you all there. This is Michael from CodeBros signing off and wishing you all a happy Avengers Endgame viewing.